September 2024. Really interesting. I mean, you have the devil there showing up in the reverse, which could talk about a habit, maybe a habit of overdoing. What I'm seeing here is either overacting or underacting. You know, that sense of bipolarness, maybe like being frenetic or being completely vegging. And I think maybe you're needing to find that balance with the Temperance card there in the center. But there is something about finding balance. There's also something really beautiful going on. There might be a relationship that is finding harmony. There's working for you is just a movement forward, is a powerful movement forward. And maybe there's an element of you needing to love yourself and honor yourself more, Aries, in the month ahead. What you need to look out for is the Page of Cups. Maybe this is naivety. Maybe you have been naive about something. Yeah, so just think about that. We'll see when we get the clarifiers, and maybe that's it's been around love or where you put your heart, you know. But look at this, you have a new beginning. A new beginning maybe in a relationship where maybe you're going to speak your mind about something that you haven't felt able to do up to now. But there's something about focusing on harmony here and on calm. Maybe it has been a time of, well, with the Chariot there, it is a time of going full steam ahead, but you can do that without being frenetic. Do you know? It's you being guided to embrace the non-extremes, I feel. Let's see. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Devil and Temperance there. Capricorn, Sag showing up in your reading, and Cancer. Have the Sun, and then Leo maybe. I'm getting so many things. Oh, well, a couple of things. Love, travel, communication. And the reason I'm feeling a bit thing is that I'm thinking about this in the Nine of Wands. Let me come back to it. The messages are getting... having a little bit of a concoctionizing in my head. So here you have the Sun card. Okay, I really feel like you have this thing of extreme, right? Aries, maybe extreme talk. It has to be this way or not at all, or maybe even my way or the highway, or do. Or sit back. And I think that you are being guided that your joy comes from being more temperate, and your movement forward comes, because I see a lot of movement forward and hard work ahead. But this hard work doesn't have to be frenetic. It can be more smooth sailing, and I think that's what you are guided to. I think that your habit is in you are needing to look at where you are extreme, and I think that if this reading is right, you will know straight away where you do that extreme thing. With the Page of Cups, here's you giving too much. So, no, I'll take that on. Oh no, I'll do that. Oh, you're invincible. No, you're not. You also need to take out time for you and the things that give you joy. Right? And then with the Ace of Swords, and that's your new beginning, is how do I put myself first? How do you offer this cup to yourself? Yeah, I don't think you've been doing that enough, Aries. You've been involved in the extremes. So with the Eight of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands. This is like a wounded warrior. Yeah, and maybe this is your lesson, is that you can still be a warrior without... yeah, the warrior that's going to survive is the one that is tactical, right? The one that is not going to just use force on the tiger, but charm and smarts, right? So you need to think about that. And then in your advice, there's this finding harmony, finding that space of, it's also putting a relationship first. And with the keeper of vessels is like you being protective over a relationship, I feel. Yeah, and I think that comes back to you seeing the power that you have in a relationship, and that power comes from you putting yourself first. And putting ourselves first is just acknowledging what our needs are, knowing ourselves well enough to know what works for us and what doesn't, right? And so when we are in that space, then we know how to defend and protect our relationship with the people we care about, maybe one person in particular. And the reason that's important is because that thing gives us joy, right? When you are getting on with your partner, how do you feel as compared when you are not getting on with your partner? You know what I mean? Something like that. And then here with the Four of Swords, wow, for me, this is such a confirmation of what I've been saying. You need to take time out for this restfulness in order to fight these mind games, these frenetic things, these taking on too much, taking on too much, which leads to your mind being too full. And I'm just going to get one more for you, Aries, because that was kind of quick. Your message was quick, which is, the way it is. But let's see if there's anything else that will add to this disruption, Tower, and the spiritual union. So maybe something now is this relationship. Maybe there's a relationship that's been going through a difficult time, and I feel like you have the power to change that. You have the power to rebuild, and it lies in the message here. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you. If it has, please won't you tell me? It would be really appreciated, and give me a like and share and subscribe if you haven't, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.